when we stay here amidst nature, we cannot help but to say there is really God. Some people are saying that there is no God. It's impossible, because when we look at nature, we could really say that God created those things and God is love. I'd like to quote some quotations from the book Steps to Christ. It says here, nature and revelation alike testify of God's love. Our Father in heaven is the source of life, of wisdom, and of joy. Look at the wonderful and beautiful things of nature. You look at the beautiful things of nature. Think of their marvelous adaptation to the needs and happiness not only of man, but of all living creatures. The sunshine and the rain that gladden and refresh the earth. The hills and the seas, and plains all speak to us of Creator's love. It is God who supplies the daily needs of all His creatures. And in the beautiful words of the psalmist, in Psalm 145:15-16, the eyes of all wait upon Thee, and Thou givest them their meat in due season. Thou openest Thine hand and satisfies the desire of every living thing. God made man perfectly holy and happy, and the fair earth is come from the Creator's hand, born of light of decay or shadow of curse. It is transgression of God's law, the law of love that has brought woe and death, yet even amid suffering and results from sin, God's love is revealed. It is written that God cursed the ground for man's sake, according to Genesis chapter 3, verse 17. The thorn and the thistle, the difficulties and trials that make his life one of the toil and care, were all appointed for his good, as part of the training needful. Remember this, part of the training needful in God's plan for his uplifting from the ruin and degradation that sin has wrought. The world, though fallen, is not the sorrow and misery. In nature itself are messages of hope and comfort. There are flowers upon the thistles, and the thorns are covered with roses. Yes, all nature, they are testifying of God's love. Lovely birds making the air vocal with their happy songs. Delicately tinted flowers in their perfection perfuming the air. Trees, foliage with a living green, they all testify of the loving care of our Father.